Right lads, comment down below the last word for the game you were at this weekend and like the video. It really is that simple. Keep the likes and the comments coming on these videos. The last word! Yesterday was yet another good day at the office. Just the one loss in the last 7 games, 3 home wins on the bounce, and back-to-back wins for the first time in the league this season. We dominated the game yesterday. Queen of the South had 0 shots on target in the full 90 minutes, and that now makes them the lowest scorers in the division. They've scored 10 league goals in total so far this season, and now Kevin Nisbet, Dunfermline striker who scored yesterday, has now hit double figures in all competitions so far this season. So he's level on goals in all competitions with the same amount of goals that Queen of the South have scored in the league. We're back playing good football, and I'm smiling. Last word, satisfying. A quick shout out to the boys who asked me for a photo after the game. Cheers lads. So it's fair to say Kilmarnock haven't had the best of weeks when it comes to on the pitch affairs. 2 back-to-back losses against their competitors for 3rd place, and they've also got 5 defenders out injured. There's no hiding that Aberdeen have had Kilmarnock's number for a number of years now in this fixture, but Kilmarnock are still a good team, I firmly believe that, and Aberdeen have really caught them at a good time here. Aberdeen dominant, Kilmarnock vulnerable. Last word, took advantage. The Well continue to be a very strong team this season. They're still best of the rest since they sit 3rd in the league table, but it's not just the league table that says that. Their home form also says it as well, with only Celtic and Rangers having picked up more points at home so far this season. It's all going well for them just now. See what I did there? I'll see myself out. Last word, impressive. On another note, Hearts will be keeping a keen eye on Motherwell manager Stephen Robinson, I imagine. So, Celtic make it through to yet another cup final. Hibs gave a better showing than I expected them to. I did expect them to completely get run over by Celtic, and for wee periods in the game, not very much, but they did perform okay. Will it be enough to save Paul Heckingbottom? Who knows? I'm not the man to answer that question. Ask Liam Dempster. From a Celtic point of view, they continue to be dominant in this competition, but just for a quick reference point, Dunfermline came within minutes earlier this season of knocking Celtic out of this competition, or at least taking them to penalties and having a good chance of knocking them out. Anyway, I digress. Celtic through yet again. Last word, obviously. Part-timers going at it, blow for blow, in hope of 3 points at the end of the day. And unfortunately, for yesterday's visitors to Gayfield, Alloa, it was Arbroath that came out on top in the slog for those 3 points. And it now means that Arbroath, surprisingly, keep up their run of heading towards the promotion playoffs. They currently sit just 3 points outside the promotion playoffs, which to me is just a bit unthinkable. I don't think it'll happen in the end of the day, but all credit to them for now. Last word, surprise package. The homecoming for Ian McCall certainly hasn't went his way in this one. Partick Thistle players are simply getting thrown under the bus after what seems a gutless performance away at Somerset Park yesterday. It's never a good look when you lose 4-1 in any game of football, especially when you're in a predicament like Partick Thistle find themselves in. From an Ayr United perspective though, it's another 3 points on the board and a very good start to management for Mark Kerr. Last word, no happy returns. Winning away from home, eh? The Arabs finally sorted that one out this weekend. It's fair to say their away form has been less than acceptable so far this season, but as I said, this weekend they sorted that one out with a 3-0 away win at Inverness. It's a tough venue to go to at the best of times, but Lawrence Shanklin and Nicky Clark got on the score sheet once again, and it set Dundee United very nicely up for the Dundee Derby this coming Friday. Last word, momentum. Speaking of setting yourself up nicely for the Dundee derby, the team just across the road did just that as well. The Dundee performance and results seemed a bit more ground out than Dundee United's was, but a win's a win, eh? As I said, the derby's coming up, and the most important thing that you can do is win the game just before that, to at least give yourself a bit of confidence going into it. Last word, important. Speaking of the Dundee derby, see you there, folks. Possibly the most important game in League One this weekend saw Airdrieonians come out 3-1 victors over Dumbarton. It means that the Diamonds now sit 3 points ahead of Dumbarton and are still in that little group of teams that could be involved in the promotion race come the end of the season for the League One title. A good day for all Airdrieonians, 2 points off top spot and staying relevant for yet another week. Last word, keeping the pace. A little spanner thrown in the works with this one. Montrose were coming into this one in absolutely fine form with 4 wins in the bounce. Well, they've now made it 5 and also ending East Fife's unbeaten run at the start of the season, being the first team in the league to defeat them. Of course, East Fife fans will be gutted, but I do think that this run was always going to come to an end at some point, so to have it come to an end against one of the form teams in the lower leagues at the moment, there's no shame in that really. Montrose, last word, unstoppable. At the moment. 2-0 wins in both the games involving these teams this weekend, but I think one will be more pleased with the 2-0 result than the other. Falkirk with a 2-0 away win at Forfar and Raith with the 2-0 away loss at Peterhead. Raith came into this weekend being top of the league and they now finish it in second place with Falkirk taking over them. And Peterhead continue to be a tricky customer for Raith Rovers. Last word, leapfrogged. Look who got on the score sheet, lads. What a boy, eh? What a talent. Cove Rangers travelled to Central Park yesterday in what was really a 6-pointer in the promotion battle. Cove was just the one loss in the league to their name so far, and Cowdenbeath looking to add to that. Well, to put it bluntly, they couldn't. Cowdenbeath did go 1-0 ahead at one point, but then Cove Rangers went on and dominated it and took the 3 points, as you'd probably expect them to do. Regardless, they're top of the league once again. Last word, been here before. That's it for this episode, guys. Cheers for watching. If you did enjoy it, please give it a like. Comment down below the last word for the game you were at this weekend, and subscribe for more of this type of content. And until the next video, I'll see you then. Cheers, guys.